Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm so excited to have you here.
We have Krishang Raghuvanshi and Vatsal Kabra with us today, and this is extremely exciting because I think they're long lost friends that I quote Krishang Raghuvanshi, our friendship is gold. So here we have,
Old
we
is gold.
unveil this. Yes, old is gold. Don't know how long it's been, but can we have you guys please introduce yourselves? Let's start with Vatsal. Give us an intro about who you are, what you're doing here, how you know us, what's life.
Right, thanks. That was a good introduction, but no, we're not long lost friends. We're just living in two different cities right now. But no, I'm Vatsal. As she said, I'm 15 years old. I usually like biology and history and really having fun with people. And tennis. That's pretty much who I am.
Okay. Go ahead, Krishang.
Hi, my name is Krishang Raghuvanshi. I'm 15 years old. I play tennis for a living.
And that gets us started. Vidhi, why don't you start with the
Yeah,
questions?
okay. So basically, I'll be asking Vatsal a couple of questions, okay, just to start it off. And this podcast theme is growing up. So this episode, we're going to be mainly focusing about growing up. Okay, first question for Vatsal. What do you feel was the moment you realized you were growing up and had to start focusing on your future? Like, when did it hit you?
The mustache, the voice.
Shreya, let Vatsal answer, please.
This hits us every year. A grade comes to an end or we start another. And with Vidhi, it's like a weekly feature how we're like, oh dude, we've got submissions coming in, or oh, PP started. So I do get reminders every now and then. It's just about what I think of them. So it's like a shock that I'm now used to. So if that's what you're asking, it's pretty fun thinking about the future as much as it is scary and uncertain at this point in time.
Can you say Vatsal's still not a child? Like, if anyone goes against that, I will.
Vatsal still is a child.
start.
He is a giant child.
Krishang, what was the one moment in your life where you were like, oh crap, I'm grown up now. Like, I have to get my life together. What's that one moment? What was that one moment, or is that still to come?
Like last year, I guess.
Last year? Cool. The year you left Pathways?
Because I got some pretty bad results in my exams, and I was like, shit, I have to get into a good college, so I have to get good marks, and I have to perform in my sport. So.
All right, Krishang. So what's one of the most cutest memories you've had from your childhood in Pathways? So we can also connect. Except minus the long hair, mom coming to pick you up, being in 4th grade, breaking your hands a couple of times.
I really don't know anything about this. So like,
It was when Vatsal slapped me. Yeah. So he was in the 3rd grade and I was acting pretty dumb, and then he slapped me and just gave me a reality check, and yeah, I'll never forget that.
I still can't fathom that Vatsal Kabra slaps people. Like,
The
he's
backstory is
like the stories I've heard about him from before I met him is a completely different person. I'm just like,
it's a
That's
change I
right.
like.
Vatsal's changed.
No, he was pretty ruthless.
No, he was.
okay.
I mean, I was just more
moving
physical,
on,
but
moving
other
on.
than that,
Okay.
it was cool.
It's kind of a combined question, Vatsal, but how do you feel you've grown or changed as a person since MYP started? And do you think the people you surrounded yourself with have changed you, like in a good way or a bad way?
Personally speaking, I've made deeper connects with both my peers and my teachers. I think MYP's really allowed me to sort of, in terms of subject areas and pure knowledge, it's given me a sort of edge and a liking towards research and more analytical projects. So that's obviously, it's a part of growing up, I feel, has been discovering new perspectives, whether it is through factual knowledge or understanding people's stories. I think as a part of growing up, it's just cool how we end up depending more on people in some senses and push ourselves away from each other. So it's always been that sort of duality of how I interacted, of how I thought, that's kept me interested about myself till date, and I'm pretty sure it's going to continue on for some time.
We hope it continues. Krishang, so you left Pathways in 8th grade, correct? 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's 8th? Okay. How has life changed for you after that?
Well, I mean, I've not really got a childhood because of my sport. I have missed a lot of school, and it's not been the greatest.
I've had Kishang in my class 4th, 5th, 7th, right? Yeah, he would literally come one day out of 6 months, like, and that also particularly when it was exam day, and those are the
And he
days
wouldn't
where he would.
study. Like he would be like, "Oh, this is just easy. I can do this without
People
studying."
don't know this. He's actually very smart with you. You don't know this. He is intelligent.
Third
He's
grade
an
was
artist.
our year, man.
Art. Apparently, he's good at singing as well, which I shouldn't bring up, but yeah, sure. And then he's good at. And then he's good at math. That was like the biggest thing. I was a really egoistic person. I wanted to be really good at math. Math was my thing in 4th grade. But like he was really good at math in 4th grade, and Vatsal was there like the second person, this intelligent dude, and I was just like, this is not fair. Like, why am I in this class? So yeah, he's actually really intelligent. People don't know this, and he's extremely intelligent and talented. Yeah, if that hasn't flattered you enough, please say like good things back. All right, so you're welcome. All right, okay, Vatsal, let's get to you. What's been your journey? I mean, me and Vidhi have sort of seen that journey.
Generally speaking, I've lived a fairly constant life, right? As compared to Krishang, he's done a lot of tournaments, he's traveled. I've been in the same school for 7 years.
You've got straight A's, yeah. I see consistency. You've got straight A's, yeah. He's got all the goals. You've got all the straight A's, yeah. I mean, I see, yeah, sure.
President, nothing much.
Yeah, nothing much. Like this cool dude that everyone really loves for some reason that I still can't figure out. But yeah,
very jealous if you can't tell.
I was going to tell the reason, but now you're just like, oh, see, okay, the thing I have like a lot of confidence in myself and abilities. So many people find that as me being immodest, but for me, it's just like, if you're not confident in what you are and can do, then what will you even end up doing? But I think generally a lot of my journey has been inspired by people, by stories, and a lot of popular culture and media. So I love seeing movies, I read a lot, and I've got really nice parents. So, it just sort of accumulated where in a matter of a few months, I realized that, as kids, we don't really know anything of we don't know anything such as happiness, because our whole life is just bubbly and happy. But when you grow up, you realize it's not something that's constant, right? You will go through sad moments, you will get depressed, and you will feel down. And I think that's when I really understood how much I appreciate happiness, how much it really is integral to our lives and interactions. And that's when I sort of consciously started working upon it. So at this point, it's still a journey. It's all about how not only can I make myself better, but how I can make myself feel in a state I want to be at.
Cool. I mean, that's very well said, I must say.
Okay, see, I had a question. Like, your dad's an oncologist, right? He deals with cancer every day, right? His patients. And you've talked to me about this before, like you're interested with cancer and pursuing a career in biology, and you're interested with the cancer genes and everything. So would you say that your dad has played a vital role in making you the person that you are today?
I mean, in all honesty, it's Ma that pushes me more towards like, being a doctor is kind of cool and stuff. Papa's very much like, you do your own thing. But what really helped me was he's been open since day one. So I'm like a 6-year-old kid, right? And he's on the phone and he says double mastectomy. And I'm like, okay, so after his call was done, I'm pretty curious that way. So I'm like, yo, what's a double mastectomy? He's like, it's the removal of the breast. So the fact is, even though certain things, exactly, right, they might not be what you'd usually say to anybody just out of context. It's I think I get like my respect and some amount of professionalism from him, because these are difficult topics, right? You said he's a cancer surgeon, so he has to deal with a lot of difficult conversations. So telling his kid about a procedure is really nothing. And what really interested me was the fact that he didn't hide stuff, right? I've seen his surgery videos. I've talked to him about like his experiences, his days. So I don't think it's really a push from his side. It's just like an immense amount of interest from mine.
Good. Yeah, that's good. Krishang, how's the environment at home? I mean, you have you as this leading tennis player, and then you have your brother, who I presume is also an incredible cricket player.
We've all been sportsmen, athletes in our life at some point. So the environment's quite competitive, and that doesn't make it easy. Even if you're arguing about, let's say, if nachos are good for you, it's crazy.
We'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this has been very, very deep. So let's move on to lighter note and more fun parts
All
of
right.
this podcast.
So we have a rapid fire for both of you.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with most likely to. Then Shreya's gonna ask you a couple of questions. Then we're going to move on to a segment known as quarantine. So who's most likely to ignore their friends for a petty reason?
I mean, is sleeping a petty reason because I do that every day?
No, like a small grudge or something stupid that happened.
Vidhi, I'll give that to myself.
Yeah, it's not Krishang or me because like we've done a lot of really sad stuff like slapping each other, but we've still been very good friends through the 7 years, right? So it's not us.
Okay, who's most likely to be bossy?
That's me.
Okay,
That's
forget someone's birthday.
that's me, 100%.
Go to a prestigious college.
I mean, I don't want to boast, but I'll go for that.
No, I'll get married first.
Yeah.
Krishang.
Me.
Okay,
Have children.
Krishang.
Get divorced.
Well, I'm not married, so you get a divorce.
And the final one, die from something stupid.
Both of us, actually.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, so this is for you, Krishang. What are the following things
Okay.
that these people would get arrested for? Vatsala.
Vatsal would assault someone.
You're
done, Vatsal.
My bad.
we were in the washroom, right? And the guy said, "Why are the wash basins so low?" We were in the bachcho wala, you know, like the first, second graders' washrooms, and they have the sinks and the urinals lower. And I impulse took over, and that's how the slap happened because he was being genuinely pretty stupid. But no, I don't just slap people for no reason. That's
Okay.
not
Okay.
nice.
This is for both of you. Shreya, why would Shreya go to jail? Why would she get arrested?
Can I contribute?
Yeah, go. Shoot. Vidhi, okay, why doesn't Vidhi start? Yeah.
Yeah, but
She
you-
either she'd get into a fight, like a verbal fight that would get really heavy, and then she'd get like, I don't know, she'd get like a restraining order against her first. She'd go against the restraining order, then she'd get arrested.
I think she wouldn't let her lawyer talk and she'd get arrested for that.
Okay, Krishang, go.
Fraud, I guess. I do remember once we were, I think, in in the 7th grade, and you started crying and you got your marks increased. I
You remember 5 minutes ago what all I said? I was so nice. Okay, I'll take it. I'll be a sport. Okay. What's up, Nathan? Let's go.
Nathan and I driving our Lamborghinis too loud. Yup, like in front of a government building or something. That's what we're getting arrested for.
Okay, how about Vansh Yadav?
Shouting like communist or fascist slogans again in front of a government building.
Hey, all right. Okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
This is for both of you. Combine any two mythical creatures to create your superhero sidekick and name it.
I want to leave this to Krishang. I think he's read Percy Jackson.
Both of you. It can be any two mythical creatures.
Whatever you don't choose like a bird or something. They're sad.
What
I'd
kind
go-
of bird?
a dragon and a Pegasus.
What would you
I
name it?
guess.
What would you name it?
Yeah, what do you name it?
NASA.
Okay. I get it on that.
Sure. Okay. But how about you?
That's my answer. Like I'm going with Krishang on this.
Also, you can't
Okay.
do this.
Okay. Krishang, advice you'd like to give the following people. Do you have any advice to Vatra?
No, I wouldn't.
Your brother, Ankush.
Really start acting a little more mature.
Advice
Yeah.
to Shreya.
Yeah. I wouldn't give you any advice right now. I already gave you a lot of advice yesterday. Don't start thinking about the future just yet. You still have a long way to go. Just live in the present.
Okay, I'll take that, man. Thanks.
Okay.
Alright.
Now let's move on to quarantine.
Yes.
Okay?
We're gonna get tea out of you.
Yes. Who is someone that annoys you to another level? Like you just cannot bear being in the same room with them or just being around them.
And Krishang, this can be your brother, and Vatsal, this can be me.
It has to be, it doesn't have to be anyone from school also. It can just be anyone.
Krishang, why don't you go?
Yeah, Krishang, you go ahead.
When I was in school, when I was in Pathways, I just hated sitting with this guy named.
Shreya, do you know?
Right, let's see. Moving on from
No,
here.
Vatsal still has to answer the question.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not gonna mention you.
No. Mentioning good enough. I can tell you that. Let's go. Vatsala, shoot.
Okay. Like 6-7 year. My age bracket that I absolutely don't like is 7-8-year-olds that think they know everything, which is
That
like
was
my
you when you were
sisters getting
7 and 8.
My sister's
Exactly.
getting there. So
No, but Vatsala, you also told me you hate babies, and I was like,
no, I really like
cute.
kids.
Yeah, you like kids. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Biggest pet peeve, Prashant. Everything.
Pet peeve, guilty pleasure. Yeah, everything basically. Everything. I like eating a lot.
No, pet peeve is something that irritates you.
Oh, everything. Honestly,
So
I'm at that stage of my life now.
So this interview irritates you?
Okay. No. Everything my brother does. It's annoying.
Okay. Vatsal, your biggest pet peeve?
When people think the size of the sink just got lower, that's
Hey,
one.
shut up.
And
Quiet.
but no, when people repeat their things because you can't register it the first time. Yeah, that's annoying, man.
Okay, what's your dream vacation?
Yeah.
Do you want the place or what I'll do?
The place. I'm kind of scared of what you'll do.
Go
So just the
karting,
place.
Vidhi. Go karting all day long.
Oh god, that'd
Where?
be so much fun.
Man, Krishang and I go karted. We'll do that again sometime.
No. I
Dream
was
vacation. Like you could
expecting-
go to like Bora Bora or Hawaii, but okay.
No, I'd go
No,
Singapore or
Paris.
some tropical island type place and go kart through the woods.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Vatsal was born in Singapore. That's why he has a deep attachment to it.
Thank God I moved out of Indonesia before you came here. Okay.
Okay. Krishang, you need to answer.
Yeah. Dream
Okay.
vacation.
I'd either go to Switzerland and just chill, or I'll go to Singapore and there's this ride there. It's called the Louvre. It's sort of like go karting only, and it's insane.
It's in Sentosa. It's the Luge. I don't exactly know, but it's got all these trails.
See,
It's
you say the
crazy.
Louvre, and I think of Paris, and then I just disappointed
Oh
in
no,
both
not
of you.
Louvre. I don't really know what it's
Luge.
called.
I think
but
it's the Luge, but
yeah. I'll just research
Okay, Vidhi,
it
what
later,
would be your dream vacation? Sorry, boys, we have to do this.
This
What
has
would be
been
your
my
dream vacation?
dream vacation for like the past 4 years, but Paris. Haven't been there.
Yeah, I went there last year.
Like I want to go. Like I just
Bro,
want to go across
absolutely.
Europe and explore. I just want to travel.
No,
But
I want to shop across the world. Okay. A song that brings back
bad memories,
memories.
or just like has something
Krishan's like, I don't have bad memories. Like, it's all been good.
like
No.
like a song that when you listen to it, it just reminds you of a time of like when you weren't in the best place or like something that happened.
Any song by Adele, I can tell you that.
I actually like Adele songs.
Yeah.
She makes me cry.
See, no, okay, just answer the question.
Okay, I think
Okay.
I've said this time and again. Whenever I'm sad, I go to my washroom, dig myself in a towel or something, and I just scream. Songs, I associate them with like happiness or people or places. It's not something I listen to when I'm down.
Trisham.
Well, for me, it's a song called "I Took a Pill in Ibiza." It's not a sad song, but it brings back a lot of bad memories.
See, mine is very, very
Hey.
different. Mine is very, very different.
Which is
Hey,
Shawn Mendes.
no, it's not. Shawn Mendes is good. Mine is Say You Won't Let Go.
Oh,
James
it's a
Arthur.
good song. It's a good song.
Yeah. Okay.
Any controversial opinions you have? Just one. Vatsal, I know you have many, just one.
Yeah. I'll give mine. I love Donald Trump. I think he's a great president.
Oh my
are you
god.
for real or?
I really don't.
I'm
See,
for real. I
I
think he's. Oh, why am I even laughing this? I seriously believe he's an incredible president.
No, he
Shreya,
doesn't.
you know, if we got any viewers on this podcast, they're all gonna leave now.
Yeah, maybe not what he did with the COVID situation, but in general, without COVID, totally. That guy's incredible.
I would. That's not how you start something.
I heavily disagree, but okay.
Right. It's controversial. That's like, I believe in that. Okay, let's go. Shoot, guys. Come on. controversy. It should be like on top of your head.
See, mine is the TikTok thing. Like, people hate on TikTok for no reason. Like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean you should make fun of people who do. Just let them have their fun. Or just like, man.
Kushang's like,
Okay.
Let's
okay.
see,
Hard for me.
this is just one thing. Like, I have lots of opinions. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, answering the previous question, clerical work, that's something I will absolutely not do. But when it comes to controversial stuff, I'm pro-choice, right? So, like, I believe in abortion. So, many people for that's like very ethical, religiously, that's not very sound.
There are people who are pro-life.
And I'm like super liberal when it comes to individuality and choice. I don't really believe in obligations or certain institutions. So yeah, that tends to not sit well with pretty much everybody.
I have to go with Vatsal, the same answer. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. So that was kind of heavy, even though it was meant to be.
Yeah. Wait, celebrity crush or crush in general? Come on, man.
Spill some tea.
Spill some tea.
I mean,
Vatsal go.
I thought you were going to say,
Prashant
what's
gets
a
Can
big
you
crush?
say crush in general, please?
So I'm just gonna say
Prashant gets
celebrity.
big and famous as a tennis
Crush.
player, I'd ask for some Wimbledon trophies.
No, Vatsal, answer the question. Celebrity
Vatsal, no,
crush.
this is answer. Vatsal, look, I've been waiting
Thank
for
you.
this moment. That's why you're here, okay? Like, can you just please, like, come on, Vatsal.
Also, if you guys didn't know, I have to like tell Shreya not to like ask very controversial and very exposing questions because she loves
Well,
that.
you guys should like leave the choice to whoever you're interviewing, right? I mean, I don't mind being asked questions if you want to clear that
go
up.
for it.
before the
Whatever.
interview.
Yeah, that's why we have celebrity. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be on your face. Like, come on, Vatsal, you can say it.
Just
I'm ready.
say
I'm
it.
ready to sit here for hours. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I like
celebrity
Anne
crush.
Hathaway.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Anne Hathaway.
She's nice.
Celebrity crush. I like Margot Robbie.
Oh,
Right. Nothing can copy
Yeah.
that.
Shreya, what about you?
Mine.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? Blah, blah.
Shreya,
Celebrity
say it.
crush?
Shreya, say it.
Hell nah.
wait, like,
So no, I'm gonna get exposed badly. Yeah. No thanks.
Say it.
Okay, let's go.
Shreya.
nobody really likes celebrities. They just like the whole thing around them.
Exactly. Yeah. I would go for that as well. Okay.
Shreya lies, but okay, continue.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
This is the last question. Biggest fear in life.
Yeah, I will reveal my celebrity crush and also my name. If you guys give me a good answer for this.
Okay, no, the name we'll do on another episode.
I'll be very honest. All of you know my biggest fear. I will say to everybody out there, it's peacocks and peahens.
Kushang, what's your biggest fear?
Well, heights and water. Yeah, I don't
What?
like.
Oh.
I don't
Did
like
you
being
guys
alone in a swimming pool. Like it's crazy.
Do you guys expect an answer like the future or loneliness or death? Because we're pretty
I was actually
good with
expecting that
that.
from Kushang. I will reveal all my secrets. But Vidhi, how are you? What's your biggest fear?
I mean, mine is death, and just like I hate it. Like it just freaks me out. Like I'll think about it sometimes, and it just sends me into a spiral.
But like for yourself or the people you love, or
It's a combination of everything. And there's also like
Take notes.
I don't know. It's just a lot.
All right. For me, it's the dark.
Oh yeah, you told
Okay.
me this.
Yeah, I can't imagine staying alone in the dark. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
that's
problem.
scary. It is freaky.
It gets me crazy. Okay. So,
Okay,
thanks,
and that
guys.
wraps up our episode for today. Thank you both so much for being here. Any final words?
No, I think I'm good.
I mean, thank you for having me. Obviously, it's been a pleasure, reconnecting with all of you, and I'd love to be a regular part of this in the future.
Yeah, I mean I could say that.
Thanks,
Um,
Kushang. You will be missed for sure.
Yes. So this has been great. Thank you both for taking time out, and yeah, see you guys next time on next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Whenever
Bye. Thank
Don't
you.
say
See you.
no.
See you guys.
Bye.